Namaste to all you cosmic souls and welcome to your reading today. Today's reading is a timeless reading, and whatever comes through is meant for you at this current point of time. There is no theme to this reading. I do receive some masculine and feminine energies in distinct sense. You may be connecting more with one or the other. So let us see what comes through. We have the Knight of Wands and the Three of Pentacles, and my cat walking over the cards. So with the Knight of Wands, you've been going full force in some kind of a direction. You're very excited about it. You're very happy about it. You know you want to do it. There's a lot of passion. But there could also be some kind of frustration, some kind of anger. Your inner self wants to stop, but you feel like consistently going because you feel like, I know this is where I need to go. There's one foot saying stop now, but the other is let's go. And the guidance for this is to ask somebody dear to you, or someone who you know can give you some sort of direction. While you don't have to do what they say, their advice can mean a lot for you. One is cloaked in the same energy as you possess, the same energy that you are moving in, and the other is sort of diplomatic, gives you maybe like the pros and the cons. So it could be more than one person or just one person stating both of them. It is for you to decide whether to listen to what they say or decide for yourself what you need to do. I also feel some kind of irritation in the throat, and maybe that could possibly mean that you need to actually say what you mean and not quote it in a way that you want to say it, but rather say it as you feel it. Don't change the words to create understanding, but say it as you feel it. The words that come out, say without thinking twice or shifting the words. Yes, there is growth in the decision that you take, but I also see dark blue clouds. And that could mean that there is rain, as in there could be something that pours into the decisions or the steps that you take further. With the Ace of Swords, you have a direction, you have a decision. Some of you are thinking about marriage or a counterpart in some sense, some kind of a partnership. But it's in the mind, it's not in physical reality. You're thinking about it. Honestly, you're thinking a lot about it. You're dreaming about it. You're seeing how it could possibly turn out, or how this could go forward in the way that it's moving. I see that there is a child and a mother, but the father is yet to form. I see fear. I see a lot of fear binding you. Your upper body above the chest, like from the mid back to the shoulders, is okay. Your lower back, your hips, your womb, your gluteal muscles, your buttocks that is, and your inner thighs could feel some sort of discomfort. It's kind of like the major part of your core. You feel like your hands are tied, you're unable to take action in the way that you want to. You're doing what you can, but you feel some disturbance in your body. Your body is still moving. Everything is formed. And you can actually move, but you feel tired. And you feel tired because you cannot see further. There is some uncertainty that you feel within you. There is uncertainty in the path that you feel or you want to move forward with. If you hear any bell sounds, that's my cat walking around. And she has a bell over her, so we know where she is at all times. And we're not afraid of, when she's hiding, has she run out somewhere? We hear her. Maybe that has some significance. To know where you are, to know what you're doing. Not for anybody else, but for your own self. What's actually happening, because your eyes seem kind of blurry and you're not really able to see clearly. Everything is in the clouds, everything is in your mind, everything is in the dreams. I see very high potential, but only in the dream space, only in the mind space. I do not see it in physical reality, so it's possible that you're just thinking about it, and it has a very high potential to become reality with the way that you're moving towards it, the way that you're thinking about it. But you actually need to take action towards it. You need to do something about it. I want to know where this fear is coming from or what you can do about it. Remember that this is a guidance reading, and anything I say is just guidance, and it is for you to choose if it resonates with you. And you need to listen to the inner voice inside of you that says, yes, this resonates with me. And if it does not connect with you or your inner voice, your inner self, or even your conscious self, let it go. Let it be with the reading. Let it connect with who it has to connect with. And listen to the parts that connect with you the most. Take the action towards what you feel you need to do and that connects with you. If I say do yoga, doesn't mean you have to do yoga. It is your choice, your body, your life. You can choose to dance instead. You can choose to cycle instead. You can walk. You can take a dance class. You could take a gym membership. Do what feels right for you, because that is what your inner voice will tell you. The fear can be coming from a part of you that feels like you've stepped on new ground, like you've started a new path forward. There could be something or someone holding you back, but it is for you to decide if you want to move forward or not, like we saw in the Knight of Wands. So I'm reading the Fool card right now. And you seem extremely happy in the way you're moving forward. But look where you're stepping. Look forward. Look in front of you. I'm not saying look at your future far beyond, but I'm saying look right below you, where you're going to place the foot behind, where you're going to take the next step. There is a very, very happy energy around you right now, if you see clearly. And it's way above the mountains. It's way above a lot that you have been through. And you're so excited to take the path forward. You're so excited to say, yes, this is what I want. This is my life. And I will walk here. I don't care what is in front of me, what was behind me. I'm just going to keep walking. And I'm not saying look down the cliff. I'm just saying look forwards. You have space to walk on the cliff. Ooh. Okay. So, be careful with where you take your thoughts. Be careful with the way your thoughts are waving inside of you. Still waters, wavy waters, little ponds, big oceans. And then there is a tornado inside the sea which causes a tsunami. So before the tornado comes, take your precautions. Release the swords. There's so much that you're holding inside of you, inside of your heart, inside your body. Now I know why I said, if I say do yoga, you don't have to. You need to move your body in some way or the other. Just maybe do a belly dancing class. I have a good recommendation. Doesn't matter if you're man or woman. Doesn't matter the gender. It's just opening of different parts of your body. You're just isolating different muscles and creating space in that part which is usually very unaccessed by your normal workout or normal practice, even in yoga, even in the gym. You're thinking of leaving something behind and you're really, really thinking hard on it. It's feeling a little difficult and light in your body at the same time. And you're almost ready to do it. Whew, okay. It's still in your mind though. In your mind you see it growing, finding potential. You're releasing the leaves that no longer fit in your branches. Because you are the seed that you planted. And the leaves that fall behind as autumn comes. And it's that time, right? Let's see what else comes up for you. Emotions. Oh, that's cute. Okay, so we have the Queen of Cups. I noticed a little cherub that is like a baby angel under the throne of the Queen of Cups. It's trying to get out of there. It's like it's so dark here. And you're there sitting by the ocean, looking at the river, looking at the water flowing. You're looking at the money, you're looking at the abundance of emotion, and you're still sad. Or something is just I mean, it's good, but doesn't some it's it's good on the outside, but internally you're not happy. And the little cherub is kind of trying to get out. The child inside of you says, "Why are you sitting here? I know you're like fully clothed, but can you please go play in the ocean? So wet your clothes, jump, wave all around, break those claws that are holding you back." It's like a lot of conditioned thoughts, a lot of conditioned feelings are currently holding you back from what you want to do. And it could be that your surroundings suggest that you don't do what you really want to do. But you can still do it in a different way. The same thing in a different way. So meditate, contemplate, and reflect on the things that you want to do. Because I see growth, but I see a lot of sadness. While there could be so much else happening. And I'm not saying you should be exhilarated right now. This is a part of what you need to feel. Because in most of the cards, I see a lot of don't move, don't take major decisions right now. Just stay where you are. And in that state of staying where you are, there is a part of you that's so happy and excited and wants to dream and live a new world. But there is still a part of you that needs to come out before you live that dream, before you live out that desire. Because it is present, but you need to let yourself live before you live out your dream. So take a deep breath with me. Inhale deeply and exhale out. 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale out. Inhale deeply. Exhale out all the air out of your system. Hold it out there for 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Come back to your natural breath. I'm going to clear the confusion in these cards and see where the energy is leading you. I want to read into the masculine and feminine energies within us or around us, whether you're connected to someone or just yourself. Connect with what feels right. I call upon spiritual court of light and dark alike, creating a balance within the divine feminine and masculine energies, with all the spirit guides, guardian angels, Lord Krishna, Jesus Christ, Ma Kali, Durga, Mother Kuan Yin, and any other angels God or spirit guides, spirit animals that wish to be present today. Feel free to call upon your own, those that you believe in. And let us begin seeing how the energies are responding. I immediately felt connection to Egypt and the August 8th portal, the Lion's Gate portal, which is a major matrix opening for manifestation, for spiritual growth, Kundalini awakening, whatever you want to call it. It's just an upliftment of energy. But Egypt is what called to me, and if any of you are thinking of traveling and have Egypt on your mind, this could be a sign. As I read into the energies, we're picking up on the inspiration. Wow, this is such a beautiful card. I wish I was recording a video right now, but I only had the space for a recording. We have the Nine of Materials, which is a beautiful woman with pink, bright pink roses all above her, creating like an S almost. And around that, we have white and black spiral and like Morse code. And so it's like her clothes flow into this spiral. It's so beautiful. And there's a person on top with their hand allowing the flowers to fall down into her. There's a very important guidance for the divine feminine coming from these energies. There is someone important guiding you, and I strongly feel like it is a physical person. Someone with, I wanted to say soft hands, but it's not soft. It's a very masculine hand. It could be a woman's hand, because even my hands have a lot of roughness and softness mixed in them, right? I'm just giving that as an example. So it's the hand of a very important guide, that a person who has very healing hands, who is here to guide you. They give you a lot of inspiration, they give you a lot of guidance, they give you a lot of growth, they give you a lot of stability, just by the words that they say or their presence even. When you want to say, no, I'm totally done with this, I don't want to do this, I'm tired, they create the diamond of protection. A diamond which is not equally squared, but the top is pointed. And their energy is so powerful. They're just standing behind you. It's like a very strong supportive energy that allows you to say, I want to do this, I want to create the space. And it's not just you creating the space, it's them helping you creating the space. I just noticed a cheetah in the Queen of Inspiration. And I see pyramids, again a symbolization of Egypt. I see the sun. I see your third eye awakening. The cheetah symbolizes speed, agility, and all of that with grace in any path that you take. A cheetah also talks about standing still, observing its target and taking its time while it observes silently and secretly. And then it takes action because it knows exactly how its prey is going to move. It can create a lot of power and authority. So in your standstill state, just stand still, maybe walk a bit in silence and observe, so you can take action when you feel ready to. With the 10 of emotions, which is also the 10 of cups in your Rider-Waite Tarot, I'm reading from the Muse Tarot, and so the cards are named differently and the colors are so beautiful, just so beautiful. Maybe I'll make it the cover picture because it's just, you'd want to look at these pictures. They're very, very vibrant. They make you want to dance, they make you want to sing. That's the kind of colors that I'm seeing right now. And with the 10 of emotions, there's literally 10 people. Not woman, not man, just people. Very lightly clothed, with vibrant hair, dancing. And as they dance, they create this beautiful mandala pattern without even knowing. Because with every dance, with every movement, you are creating a ripple in your energy body. And when so many people do the same thing, it creates a really beautiful pattern of energy. And then it becomes this beautiful mandala. Like the energy starts to speak to you. A lot of people say, right, teamwork, when the whole team works with an aligned mindset, you see the work progressing seamlessly even though there are some shortcomings. But when everyone has their own mind, wants to do their own thing, moving in different directions, I want this, you want that, you see it going all haywire, even though you want the same outcome. So when you put in your work and everyone around you, or even your soul family, puts the work towards that, you will see the growth regardless. And that's probably why they say the people around you, the 5 closest friends that you have, kind of add to the energy of your own. So pay attention to that. We have the Ace of Emotions next. Immediately I got the energy of Pisces. We are talking about the feminine energy, yes. But if you are a man, it could resonate with you too. Because we all have a balance of feminine and masculine in our own unique ways. You're embracing your emotions. You're allowing your emotions to encompass your being. I don't want to control my emotions anymore. I want them to be as they are. Yes, I'm feeling this. And I accept it. Instead of forcing a certain emotion or stopping a certain emotion, you're allowing it to be, you're allowing it to be felt. Okay, I guess one more card wants to pop through. I was going to stop or shift to the masculine energy. But the cards decided to suddenly fall in. Okay. What else does divine feminine energy need to hear and know today? Is there anything that we are not seeing clearly? We have the Knight of Voices. I'm going to read from the book, the guidebook for the Muse Tarot. Wings crashing down on the air to lift her massive body. The Knight of Voices makes the impossible look easy. She's quick to rise and to bring massive speed and momentum to her world. Using wind speed, coordinates, logic and gravity, she hoists herself into the air as easily as if she were feather light. Or at the very least, she makes it look easy because her majestic and skillful way of being in the world is both graceful and swift. She swoops in to play the hero again. She wants you to fly ahead with determination without domineering. There's no need to flaunt your talents or intelligence when you can simply just be in the world. Just be who you are. Cut through any nebulous clouds with logic and reason and communicate your plans clearly as you fly ahead towards your success, your dreams, and your reality. Some affirmations for you. I calculate this risk. As I calculate this, thrive, and I fly ahead, determined, with the numbers on my side. So that was the Knight of Voices for you. I do see a little bit of dark, a little bit of clouds, a little bit of dreaminess in your mind. But you're moving past that and you're flying high. The sunlight guides you. So if you're a night owl or an early bird, the sunlight will really help you. So waking up as the sun rises or being present when the sun rises is going to be extremely beneficial for you, for your inner divine feminine, for the feminine at heart. I want to complete with the Ace of Emotions. The starfish struck to me, and the symbolization of a starfish is silence, re-silence, silencing again, allowing yourself to heal. Regeneration, you're recreating a lot of inner parts of you. Divine love, loving freely, adapting to your surroundings as you continue to be yourself. And it could also symbolize celestial connection, connecting to the divine in itself. It's already past 30 minutes, but I just want to complete the masculine energy and then we will close today's reading. What do the divine masculines need to hear and know today? What does our inner divine masculine need to hear and know today? So the first thing that I felt while shuffling the cards was protection. Yes, 2 cards fell out. That's the oohs and ahs are for the cards. Conflict in the divine masculine's mind. A lot of conflict. It could okay, sorry about the oohs and the ahs. There's definitely a person here. Um, there's another person. It's not your inner divine feminine, it's another physical person. And for those who resonate with this, listen to this clearly, okay? And of course, so initially there's like a lot of conflict in the mind. I don't know, like, what? Should I take action? Should I not? There's growth in every sense. There's probably a lot of people saying no, but the thing is, the thing is, you're not even in this conflict. The conflict is happening elsewhere. Maybe the people around you, maybe your family, maybe whoever else around, but it's not you who's having this conflict. I see in your heart's desires that you wish to connect with someone, you wish to create a partnership, a divine partnership, a soulmate, or a twin flame, or some kind of a soul recognition in somebody else that connects with you so deeply that you cannot even imagine is your reality. And I see a lot of passion in it. I see a third person as well. That is, it either could be another counterpart in somebody else's life, whether you're male or female, the opposite partner I'm talking about, because whether gender does not matter here. You could have a lot of feminine energy, or you could have a lot of masculine energy. And I say this very honestly because, like, for a very long time, masculine energy was very, very high, and it shifted over time. And my feminine energy is more prominent now. So your inner divine energies are to you alone, and a lot of times you could connect with both the energies, but one of it feels more prominent to you as a unique individual. Coming back to your reading, the third person could be whispering things in the ears, but I also see that there's no space, like it's almost like the hair is covering the ear, and so you can't really hear what the third person is saying, this is good, this is bad, or creating their own judgment, trying to influence you. This could be you, this could be your partner. I'm not able to see that, but I am able to see that this partnership requires a lot of balance, because right now it's on like a very you know how the seas are rough sometimes? It's on like a rough sea. It's not heavy, but the waves are really, really strong, and the sea is being very rough with you. And so you're trying to balance on one leg, and then you're shifting to the other, and you're trying to see how to balance all of it out. And with the Eight of Wands, I'm seeing this like a lot of opinions, a lot of judgment. Where I got the card reversed, but whether reversed or straight, I don't usually read reversals unless I feel called to. But what I see here is that whether or not this is upright, I see that there is growth no matter what. And you just have to take that decision. You just have to push through with it. Honestly, you know how we make a pro and a con list? I see the pros are like so high. Even the cons have growth, but it's not reaching as much as the pros. And I can see that it's coming to you in both ways, like from all sides. You know what you need to do. You know what you need to do to create this connection. And your inner divine masculine has to take the first step. The initiation comes from you. And it's more of an emotional connection that you're trying to form, or you want to form, or is already present. It could feel like nothing's moving, there's nothing going on there, but you already know what is needed to be done. And wow, there is some kind of balance between fire and water. The salamanders I see on the Knight of Wands, they represent like resilience, some kind of a transformation within this journey you're having within yourself as well as with this person. There could be some kind of spiritual purity that has come forth, and you are thinking about whether I should take this decision or not. Maybe go back to the beginning of this reading and you will find more guidance from there, because we have the Four of Swords again. So you need to think about this clearly. You need to think and feel and see where you are in your light, in your heart. There is a divine feminine inside of you, and there is a divine feminine you wish to connect with. She has a lot of motherly energy. It's like she touches you and she can tame you. Tame you in the sense that if you're having a very angry day, she just puts her hand on your head or through your hair, and you immediately feel love and you calm down instantly. I feel that kind of energy coming from the divine feminine, either within you or the person that you're thinking about. But know that she is going through her own amount of sadness. She's looking at all of this emotion with hurt. She's going through a lot of hurt. Everything is good around her, but she feels hurt. She wants to let herself out of the cage that she's built around her. And maybe she's working through that. But no matter what, the divine masculine is here. Oh, it's so beautiful. I can't tell you. It's such colorful cards. I say that about every deck, yeah. But more than anything, I see that if you say yes, if you feel in your heart yes, then it's a yes. And there is, as I said, the cons are, there's just like one con. It's like a small part that doesn't fit. And you need to see where your focus lies and decide where you want to take that focus. I see celebration, pumpkin, around October maybe, like Halloween time. I see that yellow, I see red, I see white. There could be a wedding, there could be dance, there could be passion, or maybe all three. Well, we do have the Three of Cups, so that's a very high possibility. I also see grapes, maybe a lot of abundance, prosperity, and a sort of rebirth coming towards you. It can also signify fertility. Maybe some of you are trying to reconnect with your partner and trying to create a deeper bond, even if there may be some sacrifices required on your specific culture or tradition. But it calls for maybe being pregnant. Of course, I didn't get that energy very strongly, but at the end of this reading, it could be talking about rekindling a relationship, and I'm able to see that now. That comes to the end of our reading, and since we're 45 minutes in, I'm going to pick one more guidance card for you. If you have listened so long, I'm very glad. And thank you so much for sharing your energy with me today. I'm extremely grateful for you being here. And for you, this card is for you. I shuffle the cards from the archetypes, Wild Unknown Guide, Oracle deck. The first thing that came to mind was Thich Nhat Hanh. He is a spiritual leader, a poet. He is renowned for his teachings and his writings as well. And something I remembered of Thich Nhat Hanh is to wake up, smile, and think of the next 24 hours as a separate life. Waking up this morning, I smile. 24 brand new hours are before me. I vow to live fully in each moment. And that's something that he said, and it kind of resonated as I shuffled these cards. We have our card now, and I'm going to read through it. I already see protection as well as transformation. I see a hand reaching out to either help or guide, but I also see a lot of unseen and a blurriness of some certain sort. So let's see what this means for you. Tenderness beyond tenderness is required. Imagine holding yourself in your own hands, hugging yourself, to recognize that each one of us fears rejection and isolation, is to take one step toward more kindness towards yourself, always. How to reach the energy of this card, I will tell you at the end of this reading. There sometimes is some kind of a collective isolation when every one of us is in an isolation of our own kind. And at that time, we're actually really, really connected with each other, being away from each other, but connected at the same time in our isolation. You could be in isolation of nature, of your friends, of your own heart. And remember that it's not just you, but there could be a lot of other people, and actually people so close to you, maybe the next door, that are feeling the exact same thing. Be in the presence of what you feel and how you feel. Let it humble you. What are you starving for? What do you really, really crave? What is the deepest gift you could imagine giving to others? What has been rejected is quite possibly what is most needed. If you really feel like giving something to somebody else, is that something that you would wish for in return? Think about it. I will end with saying Thich Nhat Hanh. Thank you so much for sharing your energy. If you've come this far, 50 minutes almost, I am extremely grateful for your presence today. It went on and on and on, didn't it? Thank you again. I do take on personal readings, and if you feel like you want to dive into your personal life, into your heart space, into your mind space, your energy body, or just your physical body even, connect with me. I do take on personal readings, and you can visit merakihealers.com. It will be linked in the description box down below. Thank you so much once again. Namaste. I love you. with all my heart and all my soul.